I promise you this isn't clickbait, so don't click away. Just watch. You guys, I just got done filming this video. My mom went upstairs now, and it is literally even more insane than I remembered. So definitely stick around for it because it is crazy. It's not clickbait at all. It's just a true story that's been in our family for years now, and I really want you guys to hear it. So stick around. This has been such a highly requested video on my channel. I have gotten so many comments. This is where like a normal YouTuber would be like and like pop up all the comments on the screen, but like I'm not gonna do that. I promise you, I got so many comments to film this video, and that is the video of the time my mom encountered a black figure, but she not only encountered it, she had a physical altercation with it. And I know that sounds so hard to believe, but I swear there's proof. It happened to my dad after. We'll get all into it. Just stick around. You will love this video, I promise. I feel like I've been posting a lot of paranormal stories, which is never something I thought I'd be doing, but being like best friends with Hailey and Loie, I'll always be texting them and I'll tell them my past stories or my past experiences, and they're like, oh my god, you need to do a video about that. So here I am with another paranormal story. I was actually texting Hailey about this recently and she was like, oh my god, you need to make that into a story. And then like we kept on talking and we decided to turn it into a collab. Hailey is seriously amazing and one of the sweetest people I know, and she is just killing it this year with all her stories and just her YouTube channel and her life in general. I literally love her so much and she is one of my inspirations. If you guys are here and you for some crazy reason don't know who Hailey is, please go check out her video after this. It's insane. I love her. She tells the most interesting stories. Go give her video a view, a thumbs up, and subscribe to her because she is seriously amazing. I love her so much. And I can't wait to just meet her and hang out in person. You know, we text and send voice memos and FaceTime all the time, and I've never actually just hung out with her in person, so I'm so excited for that. That should be happening soon. If you are from Hailey's channel, hi, I'm Andrew. I am a mess. I make funny storytime videos, and I make paranormal storytime videos, and sometimes I make funny paranormal storytime videos, and just anything random. Subscribe for this hot mess. Before we get to the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're one of my previous subscribers, I love you. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to share this video, and let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have my mom in this video. I know everyone has been dying for me to do another video with her, and I felt like, what's a better opportunity than this story when she literally fought a ghost? The story did happen when I was like really young, or like right before I was born, so I'm definitely gonna have my mom in it to tell you guys the story and really put you guys in the situation and make you feel like you were there. So I'll go get my mom. Move over a little. Okay, here is my mom. She's wearing these clips in her hair because New York winters are very staticky and apparently she needs them.
Oh, the struggle. Does anybody else have this problem?
I don't think so.
Should I take them out?
Okay, so today we're going to be telling the story of the time my mom fought a ghost. And I know what you're thinking. The last video I posted with my mom is when she fought the two homophobic women.
He's got me fighting everybody.
But we are not problematic people. I want everyone to know that. Things just follow us. And it's just what happens. She doesn't fight everyone. She just fights a lot of people.
That's not true. Dead people, maybe.
Was this before I was born or when I was really young? Because
before you were born.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning, when you were moving in the house. Go.
Okay. When we got married, my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law and me and my husband bought a house together. It's a two-family house. I just did not like this house from the very beginning. I had a very bad feeling.
Like what kind of feeling?
Just a very bad feeling that there was something not natural in that house. I felt like I was being watched. I just felt like there was, and it wasn't a friendly feeling. It was just something that was just over my shoulder. I just never felt comfortable in that house from the very, very beginning. I really did not want any part of that house, although I did not have a say in it because 3 other people were also involved in it, so my say was null and void. I kind of sense things a lot of the times.
She really does. She's literally like low-key psychic.
No joke. I sense things about people or about feelings. I just did not like this house. It was just really something about this house that just did not make me comfortable. At all. You're
like rambling, like you could tell, like you're still uncomfortable talking about it.
I do, I really am. When we bought that house, the people that we bought the house from moved directly across the street. Why would you sell a house and just like move right across the street? It was like the same kind of house, same neighborhood, same school district, same structure of the house.
Keep that in mind until the end of the story because that's gonna have a lot to do with the story. Like they said something to my parents as my parents were moving out of the house that like, ooh, it'll just give you chills. So keep that in mind. Okay, so you moved into the house and like, what were you feeling? What was happening?
Well, first, besides all the things that I felt, like, you know, I just felt like there was a black force, like some kind of an evil force in that house. I don't know what it was. It was just something that just wasn't good. It was a two-family house, so there was an apartment downstairs and then steps coming upstairs, a full staircase. So it was like 13 steps coming up, but then you were in the house. It's not like you had to open a door. The staircase was right in the house. When you come out from around the staircase was my bedroom. So if you're sitting in my bedroom, you could actually just look right outside the door and see the staircase going down. Right next to the steps was another door. And if you open that door, there was another set of steps that led up to the attic. So when I went up there, I found like old dolls with no heads, creepy toys.
I did not know that part.
Yeah. I also found like an old walker, a cane. We found like there was like a wheelchair. It was like just all this creepy stuff up there. A couple of things that happened, even on a more serious note, is when I got pregnant the first time, I had a miscarriage in that house.
And we're not going to go into detail about the miscarriage, but like it wasn't a nice one. Again, we're not going to go into detail, but it wasn't just a normal, you lost a baby.
I just feel like there was something in there that just didn't want anyone to live in that house to be happy. I felt like I knew it was something in that house that just didn't want me to be happy.
It was like a mother's instinct, kind of like she just knew, like.
Yeah, I felt like that's whatever was in that house caused me to have this miscarriage. One night, I was in bed and I was awake because I was waiting for my husband to come home. Andrew's dad used to be a police officer. He's now retired, but he used to work until midnight and he would get home around 1:30 in the morning.
In the video I posted before this or after this, one of those, I don't know when it's going up yet, I say that my dad worked overnights, but he always switched when he worked, so don't think I'm like a liar or anything.
No,
Okay, so you were in the room, he got home at 1:30, you said?
Yeah, I got home around 1:30. Like I said, there was a staircase, so I hear the door downstairs open like I did every night. And I was like, oh, thank God he's home, because I just had not a good feeling that night. That was one of those nights when I was not having a good feeling. At this point, we were living there for about a year, I'm gonna say. So now, like I said, I hear the door open, I hear him coming up the stairs, and I was like so relieved that he was home. I was like, thank God he's home. I looked out my door and I could see him coming up the stairs.
What did he look like? Like what?
Yeah, but he just had on his regular clothes. He had on a pair of jeans, just his regular clothes, very dark black hair. He just, like he was coming home from work, a normal day. And he turned through the staircase and came in the bedroom. And I was so happy to see him. I was like, Joe, thank God you're home. As I'm talking to him, he's taking off his jacket.
You were like dead awake, right? Like,
I was so awake. I was watching TV.
You never fell asleep. Yeah, you were awake.
I was up. I kept telling him, I really don't like this house. There's just a bad feeling here. He didn't answer me. He was taking off his coat. And I thought that was a little odd because, he'll always answer me and stuff. So I was like, all right, maybe he's just tired. It was late. So I take the covers off. I get up and I'm like, Joe, how was your night? So I start walking towards him and he turns around and he's just staring at me with like a blank stare. So I'm like, Joe, is everything okay? No answer. Just kept staring at me. So now I was getting even more nervous because I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I start walking towards him and I put my arms around him to give him a hug and he wouldn't hug me back. And I'm like, this is really strange. So I'm like, Joe, is everything okay?
Like he wants to divorce me. Like that's it.
That's not him. That's just not him. So it's like, Joe, is everything okay? So I grab him by the shoulders and I pull away to look at him. It's a total black figure. No face, no clothes, just a black figure. I was still able to touch it though. It wasn't like it was translucent or anything like that. It was just a real body. I just went, so it looked like it was ready to step forward towards me and I just like pushed it. In my bedroom was a window. When I went like this and I pushed it because it was lunging towards me, the only way I could explain it is it just went right out the window. And I got the chills though.
Me too. Me too. My hair is standing up.
I promise you.
Look, you literally
I don't even like talking about that house. That's how much I don't like passing it till this day. But it just got like, it just went like it got sucked out the window. At that moment, I hear the door opening and here comes my husband. I was so shaken up and freaked out by it. So I tell him the story and he was like, Ange, don't worry.
And she's standing up at this point. So like my dad came home just as it happened and she's standing up. It's not like she was sleeping.
No, I wasn't sleeping.
It wasn't like sleep paralysis or anything. She was awake.
I told him what happened and he was like, Ange, don't worry. You're probably just sleeping. I'm like, Joe, I'm telling you, I was not sleeping. He was like, it was probably just a bad dream. One of those dreams where you can't move. I'm sure you guys probably had those.
Sleep paralysis is like a big thing on YouTube right now, but it wasn't that.
He was kind of convincing me. Oh, okay, maybe he's right. How could it be? Maybe he's right. I don't know.
The story does not end there. It only gets worse and creepier.
After like a week or something, I'm like, it really freaked me out. I didn't want to stay there. I actually had my best friend stay with me when he went to work that week because that was the week he was working late. After about a week, I was like, okay, maybe it was just something freaky that happened, sleep paralysis. I don't know. 2 weeks after that, me and my husband are sleeping in bed and My husband wakes up and he looks outside of the bedroom door by the steps. He sees his mother come walking in the door. Now, she's not dead or anything. She's still alive, Grandma Bessie. He was like, Mom, what are you doing here? And all of a sudden, she reaches up to get something on top of his armoire. And when she took it down, it was the black figure again. Sat at the end of the bed and stared at my husband. He's just like, doesn't believe.
He's like a typical dad.
Okay.
He doesn't believe any of that. He's not dramatic at all. My leg will be hanging off and I'll be like, Dad! And he's like,
no worry, put a safety pin on it.
Yeah, so my dad actually saw it, and whenever he describes it, he said it was just sitting on the edge of his bed, just staring at him sleep. Like, it was sitting, like, turned around, staring at him and my mom sleep. And he was just laying there, like, literally just laying there, like, didn't know what to do. He could not move. He just felt like he couldn't move because it was just staring at him. It's not like he couldn't move because, again, it wasn't sleep paralysis. Like, I know when you have that, you can't move, but he just didn't want to move because he was so scared.
People's personalities were not the same in that house.
Okay, so let's fast forward to when you guys were moving and what the people who moved out of the house across the street said to you guys.
From the beginning, I thought it was weird that they would just sell their house and move across the street. When we were moving, the couple came across the street to us and said, you're moving out of the house? And I was like, yeah. They were like, can I ask you a question? And I was like, yeah, what? They were like, we had to get out of that house because we felt such bad energy and so many bad things happened to us in that house that we just had to get out. Well, you think I didn't want to fight them? They sold it to me.
It's not even like they told my mom that when my mom moved in, so it was in her head and she, you know when like you think you hear something in your house and then you hear like 10 things after that? It wasn't like that. Like they told my mom as my mom was moving after everything already happened to my mom.
That kind of just really solidified everything for me that there was something in that house because even the people that lived there before us moved out and the people that moved in after us had nothing but trouble in that house. Now, my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law lived in the house a few years after we did, and they did not have a good run in that house either, let's just say.
Okay, so I think we're gonna run out of space or battery soon, but yeah, that is the story of the time my mom got into a literal physical altercation with a ghost. I hope you guys did like this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. If you are new from Hailey's channel or wherever you're from, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it enough where you do subscribe and stick around. If you're one of my old subscribers, don't forget to share this video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, that helps me so much. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, which are gonna be in the description below, and I'm still trying to get my mom to start a YouTube channel. She really wants to. Again,
you guys will join, right? Is it join?
No, subscribe.
Whatever.
You guys know my mom's really funny. Obviously, she wasn't gonna be funny in this video, but if you want to see her being funny, go watch the video where she fought 2 homophobic people, because that's pretty funny. And again, please go check out Hailey's video. I love her so much. She's one of my best friends. We talk every day, and I'm just so proud of everything she's doing, and her videos are seriously amazing and one of my inspirations. So please go check her out. That is gonna be in the description below. Please go give her a watch. And yeah, until next week, I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.